Hey everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my SEPHORA VIB Rouge favorite picks. This time of year is the time to stock up on your staples, the things that you're going to save the most money on. Well anyways, let's go through it. Okay, first thing as far as cleansers, anything by Peter Thomas Roth. This is the peach one. I also have a rose, an acne, a moisturizing, but these are really great for getting the makeup cutting right through it if you only do a single cleanse. Another favorite is the Henriksen Oil Control Cleanser. I have a oily skin, and this one is not drying. It smells like eucalyptus and peppermint. If you don't like that, you won't like it, but great non-stripping cleanser. Anything by Henriksen. I've got his Banana Bright eye primer and eye cream, and I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say, but I know it's going to be good. Also by Henriksen, I have a his Retinol Alt, which is really good anti-aging sleeping mask. Smells a little bit like it's purple. Smells like blueberries a little bit, and if you use serums, Retin and stuff, it might sting a little bit, but I absolutely love it. So definitely pick up some of that Henriksen Retinol Alt Goodnight cream. That's really good. Okay, next for foundations, all-time favorite is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Light Neutral. Again, good. It's got SPF in it, mineral. And also is just great for absorbing oil. Couple other foundations. The Born This Way is really good. I love that. Also looks great and controls oil. Fenty's. I love the Fenty Foundation. That's really good as well. I also tried the Estee Lauder Double Wear. That's really good. Although I feel like the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, which is not a Sephora thing, but just a cheap $6 is a very good cheap foundation, not for the Sephora sale, but if you're looking for a dupe for any of those, if you don't have the money, get that. It smells like paint, but good stuff. Okay, let's see. Have a lot of cheek palettes that are good. Natasha De Nonna, the new In Bloom palette, everybody's recommending. Very good. Cream products on the top, powder on the bottom. Great for everybody. Just use a light hand if you're fair. It's just really good stuff. So definitely get that. The Becca, Chloe, and Malika palette. I got the Malika. I just thought it was just prettier. There you go. Highlighter cheek combination. That is just gorgeous. Pick that up if you're interested. The Nars Exposed Cheek Palette, it's really pretty. It's good if you're heavy-handed because you can't, it's a light wash of color. It's not highly pigmented, but it is buildable. So that's nice if you don't want to get clown face. I like to get clown face most of the time. But anyways, the Jouer palette is really nice. It was a very good value to try the formula. The packaging is a little, reminds me of ColourPop or Juvia's Place packaging, but that's a really good, nice blush palette to check out. Also, if you know, I like to get a lot of savings for my 20%, so I go for perfumes. The Replica, this one's Beach Walk. I love this, and I love it so much that I just ordered Flower Market. I was able to try out the scent, so you know, that's $125 a bottle, so if you get the 20%, the Replica, those two perfumes are of my favorites. The Flowerbomb, I wasn't much for Flowerbomb. Flowerbomb Rose Explosion, a discontinued version of Flowerbomb in 2013, that's my favorite. But I did order from the VIB Rouge sale the Flowerbomb Nectar, because that sounds like it's going to be good. So definitely save money on perfume, you know. Go for the high dollar items. Speaking of high dollar items, anything Natasha De Nonna is good. This is Safari palette, and it's an all matte palette, and because I'm 55, all mattes, they just look better. They don't, you know, that is a pretty palette. I don't care what anybody says. Get Natasha De Nonna. That's what you want to do. Get those $129 palettes so you can get the coupon. Again, the Tropic palette. Everybody said bad stuff about that. I absolutely love it, and I've got about 2 backups. But that is also a beautiful palette. So another Natasha De Nonna, the Lila palette. Just gorgeous. This is the time to buy Natasha De Nonna. This is the time to get those palettes and make use of it, you know, because they almost just did 15%. So you gotta, you know, this might be our last 20%. You never know. Again, Natasha De Nonna's Sunset palette. All the fall colors, just beautiful. Again, you know, get the Natasha De Nonna. So, and especially her big palettes, the $239. It's green, brown, and the purple blue. So here's green, brown. You know, get these expensive palettes. That's what I do. All right, and her purple blue. Just beautiful. You know, save some real coin. Take advantage. And then in the same vein, Viseart. I love this Viseart. This is the Grande Pro Volume 1. Again, the all matte palette. That's just stunning. And it wasn't a bad, it was $175, which is high, and that's why I didn't buy Volume 2. I don't need a bunch of glitters and toppers and stuff, but this Viseart palette is a must if you only get one, all matte. Again, for $55, that's what you need, is a matte palette. Also, the new Viseart, the Liaison palette, this is their purple palette. This is just stunning. Again, any of the Viseart palettes, whatever color you're attracted to, Viseart and Natasha De Nonna, they're just excellent, and you can't go wrong, and they're pricey, and now's the time to buy. So again, with Viseart, I've got all their 8 pans. This one's Bridal Satin, okay, if you're interested. The Editorial Brights is just stunning. I mean, you get this palette and you can save yourself a lot of money on those rainbow palettes. These palettes are $80 a piece, but the quality is there. They'll last you forever. The Dark Matte palette, again, a matte, it's good. The Boheme Dream, that's a good palette. I should open these, but I'm in a hurry. The Bio Real, those are good. The iconic Neutral Matte palette. I mean, does that not look like the Natasha De Nonna Biba palette, kind of? Maybe to you, maybe not. This is all matte palette, but I didn't get Biba. I just feel like I've got enough browns with all these Visearts. The Sultry Muse, again. I didn't get Biba. I don't need any more browns. And then the Warm Matte. Again, you see why I'm not buying Biba. So it looks real pretty, but I just don't need any brown shadows. Also, a couple really good palettes. The Too Faced Just Peachy Matte. Another matte palette. I know this has been out for a good while, but this is, I've probably got 2 or 3 backups of this as well. The Just Peachy Matte is a fabulous, you won't regret buying that. I just got the Tarte High Tides, the Good Vibes palette. It's cute. I'm just now wearing it today for the first time. Seems to be okay. It's just, it kind of reminds me of the Natasha De Nonna Tropic palette. This middle stuff is all just glitter in gel, but I've got it on my lid right now, seeming to stick pretty good. There are some pretty colors in here, so, but again, I've just tried it for the first time. Mascaras. Too Faced Better Than Sex has been my favorite for years. However, Roller Lash has just come in to take its place. It's just, I love my Better Than Sex, but it does start flaking up pretty quickly. You know, at first it's great, but you know, it doesn't take long before it starts turning you into spider lashes. So I do like being able to comb that out with this. This kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay mascara that didn't do too well, that kind of had the same kind of brush, but that wasn't any good. But this Roller Lash is good. And I tried the Kush mascara. it's okay. It's not my favorite, but I put it on top of the Better Than Sex, and then you get some false eyelashes for sure. So do a layer of this and then put the Kush on top. But my all-around favorite right now is the Roller Lash. I'm enjoying it. For concealers, I missed my concealer. This Charlotte Tilbury Magic, I am really liking this. Really good concealer, doesn't crease. Kelsey Brianna J recommended this, and I'm loving it so far, so I'm good with that. Again, I've got Jeffree Star's Magic Concealer and Setting Powder on the way, but that's not a Sephora deal. But I love Jeffree Star, so but he's not at Sephora. Okay, lip balms. The Laneige Sleeping Mask. This is just the baby one, but any of the big ones. I've got a set of those. Those are really good. First Aid Beauties, their Intensive Care Lip. This is a great overnight as well, nice and thick and holds the moisture in, and that's a great balm. And then anything by the Glow Recipe, the Watermelon, the Mist, and then this mask. It just smells like heaven, and the mister is very fine. So that's real quick of some of my favorite. These are some of my holy grails. Well, they are my holy grails. So if you've got the extra money and want to buy some really quality product, get some of these things, and you'll be happy. Okay, thanks a lot. Happy shopping. Okay, bye.